In the chaos that often ensues, it's important to take accountability for managing the outcomes to the best of your ability. You should be a beacon of stability and hope for your team. Welcome to Moments with Marty, your short, sharp shot of leadership insight to help you stay on track between our weekly episodes of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast. It's common in most larger organisations to restructure from time to time. These restructures are generally carried out for the right reasons, but they're too often ill-conceived in terms of how much value they generate when weighed against the disruption, the cost, and the uncertainty that come as a byproduct of the restructure. Most often, a big part of the justification for restructuring is reducing costs by making a number of roles redundant. Now, any redundancy decisions may seem irrational, particularly when you're looking up from below. And even if they do appear sensible, they create a lot of angst, as sometimes very good people are moved on. Regardless of the objectives of the restructure and the perceived rationality and effectiveness of the decisions, you're often the one left with executing them, and it's up to you to deliver the bad news. In the chaos that often ensues, it's important to take accountability for managing the outcomes to the best of your ability. You should be a beacon of stability and hope for your team. Here are my 9 top tips for getting this right. Number 1, if you're the one deciding which roles are made redundant, and therefore which people no longer have a job, you should also be the one to face the individual in this conversation. Don't palm it off onto HR or one of your lower level leaders to do your dirty work for you. You'll get a lot of kudos for shouldering this responsibility personally. Tip number 2, rehearse what you're going to say and what questions they might ask you. Be ready to answer them intelligently and have your facts straight before you go in. Tip number 3, always try to do it in person. The tyranny of distance and our growing comfort with video conferencing shouldn't give you a false sense of security. Don't hide behind a Zoom camera. If possible, you should give each person the respect of looking them in the eye when delivering potentially life-changing news. Tip number 4, be prepared for their reaction. There are potentially a number of these: anger, joy, shock, denial, acceptance, tears, arguments, or the worst, total silence. None of these should surprise you. Tip number 5, be sensitive to timing. I've seen this done on a Friday afternoon, tagged onto the end of a regular weekly catch-up meeting. You leave the person hanging over the weekend with no emotional support, not knowing what to tell their families and friends. Tip number 6, don't be in the same room alone for this discussion. You can get caught out with the he said, she said situations when people claim you've offered them something you haven't. Now, often they're not in any emotional state to take things in properly, so you'd ideally want to have someone else there with you. HR people are best, of course, if they're available to you, as long as you don't abrogate your responsibility for leading the conversation to them. Tip number 7, go into the meeting with something that the employee can take away in writing so that things are really clear. The only thing they want to know is, what does this mean for me? So be ready to answer that exact question, no matter what. Most people don't hear anything after the words, your role is being made redundant. So make it easy for them to sort it out once the dust settles. Tip number 8, maintain confidentiality to the greatest extent possible. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but don't tell other people before you tell the impacted employee, other than, of course, the few select leaders in your organisation who need to know for planning purposes. Finally, number 9, never make this about you. I've heard leaders say things like, this is the toughest thing I've ever done. Well, guess what? No one gives a shit. You're not losing your job, your team member is. If you want to take a deeper dive into how you can navigate the toughest of all execution imperatives, have a listen to episode 64 of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast, Redundancies and Restructures. We'll leave a link in the show notes. I really hope you enjoyed this moment and that it gives you that extra little spark to be a no bullshit leader.